We are 3, 2, 1.
Yo, welcome back to the podcast.
Bum.
And Bummer. Episode number 2.
Numero dos.
Today, we're going to talk a little bit about sports. Well, mostly about sports. Got a couple things. Us two, we are from San Antonio, Texas. So, GSG, you know?
210.
About that Spurs. So, we got DeJounte Murray. He's third year. About 21. Comes in. And I had high praise. I don't know if Chris seen any games. Have you seen any preseason games or anything?
I seen some highlights, but not much.
Okay, so this guy, I was watching him. You know, I've seen him on Instagram the whole year. He's been grinding, and you know, he's been looking real smooth.
Yeah, that's like all you talked about, Loki.
Yeah,
For the new season.
I had high praise for him. High praise. I was praising to everybody. Like, man, DeJounte gonna break out.
Honestly, man, it sucks because you were ready for it, and after all this Kawhi stuff blew over, I was like, that was kind of like the light, the beam. Kind of, he's a youngin', so.
Yeah. So we lose him to an ACL tear. Somebody messaged me, hey, DeJounte got hurt. Like, no way. Look at it, non-contact injury. You know those.
Yeah, I saw
the
it,
worst
man.
ones.
Yeah.
Worst ones. Okay. Well, looked at it. I'm like, maybe it's a sprain. He got up, but you know, you seen people get up after an ACL tear, just walk it off. But
yeah, did they say how bad it was or no? They didn't even talk about it. They just said.
They just say yeah.
Did they give like a time period?
I mean, you tear your ACL.
Yeah, I mean, because it depends on
out.
the player and it depends on the league and all that, you know.
He's a real shifty dude too, so.
Yeah, because it could be like a minor tear, but still, they'll probably hold him back. They're like, nah.
Yeah, nah, he's out. He's definitely out for the whole season. So, you have him lost. Big piece, man. He was gonna be the defensive stud last year, second team all defense. So, they had a second year, man. I hope I'm not wrong. I think he's second year player. His name's Derek White. So they had him coming in
To replace him?
Yeah, they were gonna start him.
Yeah.
And he's a real big dude. He's like 6'7". You know, he's a big guard. Could handle the ball. I think he just tries to make big plays. Oh, he's just trying to make. You know, trying to get that playing time. But
Yeah.
I mean, if you got that spot, you got to take care of it. You just got to facilitate, do what you got to do to, you know, make the Spurs system go. So we start him, and then we lose him too. 6 to 8 weeks.
Dang, what happened to him though?
He got a heel injury.
Heel injury?
Yeah, I'm not too sure what.
It just say heel injury.
Yeah, you know.
There's some doctors in the room.
Yeah.
Something wrong with his heel. He comes in, he's all, damn, my foot hurt, doc.
You know what? Like,
You got something wrong with your heel, man.
On the heel, you got what is that?
Those the one that Achilles heel, bro.
You got the Achilles, so you got to really be careful with those. So they looked at it. He's out 6 to 8 weeks. So we had a game. We had a game on yesterday night, and we lose Rudy. Well, we didn't lose him. We're not too sure if we lost Rudy Gay, but he also had a injury. But
that's who I heard. Yeah.
But he's torn his Achilles before.
Oh,
I don't know if you know that. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
He's torn his Achilles. So before he came with us, I think he was recovering from it. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me.
I remember he got injured. I mean, I remember that was a lot of speculation of him coming over, seeing him if he's gonna be any good because he's already been injured.
I mean, I always thought he was underrated. He's just injuries just got the best of him.
Yeah.
Very underrated player though. He's a great player, real lengthy. You know, not the greatest defense, but you know he could stay in front of you. So we have our first game coming up in I think 3 days. Whenever this uploads, I'm not too sure the date, but so we might not have Rudy. So we're down to LA and DeRozan. And you know, there's 2 quality all-stars. I feel like okay, well, the team we play, which is the most interesting thing, is Minnesota. So we've been seeing and hearing all the things that are going down in Minnesota. So we don't know how they're gonna come down and play with us against us, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't take the foot off on the Spurs, not being biased. It's, you know. So we've been hearing a lot about Jimmy Butler. You know, he's been wanting to leave, and we watched a little bit of the interview with Rachel. What's her last name?
I don't know, Rachel.
Nicholson, maybe.
Something like that.
And
I wonder if he has any say in who he gets interviewed by.
no, yeah. He actually called her.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
So like,
I was thinking that. I was watching. I was like, man, what if he?
yeah. So like after the practice, he actually called her. He was like, "I'm ready for an interview. Like I'm ready for that." Because I'm pretty sure like people hit him.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, we want to interview with you."
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
True.
Like
That's true. I didn't think about that.
you get them big bucks like that.
So he gets paid for that. You think?
That's his time right there.
Yeah, I think maybe it's just like a time thing.
That's his time. So I don't think he gets paid for none of that.
Yeah.
So back it up. He asked for a trade.
Like July or something like that.
Yeah, asked for a trade. He names the teams he wants to be. He doesn't want to be in Minnesota no more. He's tired of the big names, Cat, Andrew Wiggins. You know, he's just having problems. I'm not too sure what kind of problems they're having.
Yeah, that's
he's just what he says is, you know, he doesn't see the ambition, the passion, the love for the game right there.
Yeah.
He feels like he goes out there and he's the only one putting out his heart, blood, sweat, tears, everything out there. He doesn't see that in any other player in there. So comes a couple days ago, he goes to practice. Nobody's expecting this. He goes to practice, and
had he been skipping practice? I didn't get that.
He didn't go to none of the preseason. That was his first practice ever going over there.
Yeah, I heard that, but like, why though? Like, he just didn't want to go. Was he like?
I mean, he asked for a trade.
Oh, okay. So that
he's asked for a trade. He's waiting. Yeah, he's waiting for a trade, and they're shopping him, you know, but they're not getting anything they like. He's under contract.
Right. So they want somebody else.
Like Minnesota. Minnesota don't gotta trade him.
Yeah. But they obviously, if the player is not gonna want to play, they don't want to.
But I mean, there's you know, you got levels. You got GM, manager, GM, the coach, the players. You know what I mean? Like everybody feels a certain different way. Like,
right.
The GM definitely wants to trade him.
Right.
Just because, you know.
But the coach is probably like, nah, let me work with you.
Well, Tom Thibodeau loves him.
Yeah.
You know. He traded for him to get him to so he wanted him. And so he has a practice. He goes to the practice and he goes up against the starters, and you know, passionate Jimmy Butler goes up. He brings up the third stringers, and sources say he whacks the booty
on the first stringers.
Just went off.
Well, I don't know, man. That's pretty cool for him, I guess. I guess I can see that from like looking at, like you said, like Cat or even Wiggins or any of the starters, you know. Just like that's like a passion that he might be talking about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that happens. I mean, you go out, anybody plays sports, you go out, you're like, like if you have that one key player, that one facilitator that controls like the mood of the game, you know. Otherwise, you have games that are just like throwaway games, or you have people that are like, I'm on offense or I'm on defense. I'm not gonna go after that loose ball, because my body's not feeling it, my mind's not feeling it, 'cause my team's not feeling it, you know. And so I think that was good for Jimmy Butler to come out like a bat out of hell, you know. Come out and play hard and come out with passion and some like, I'm sure he was mad a little bit, but I mean, I think some of the he did say some things that he just said, "Oh, you effing need me." That's what I heard. Yeah.
So he went after the practice. You know, everybody's there. You know, like Jimmy Butler's back, and he turns to he's trash talking to the players, the coach, everybody. He's telling them, and he looks at the GM. I think his name is Scott Layton, something like that. And he tells him, "You effing need me," quote unquote.
But he said it like walking, or he was playing. I didn't know.
I'm pretty sure it was like after the game.
Oh, really?
You effing need me, like.
Damn, so he's like so.
You can't. He said, "You can't win without me."
Yeah.
And they had he won about 47 games with them with Jimmy Butler in the lineup. So he missed a couple. I think they went like 10-13 without him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually pretty interesting. And so after the practice, during the interview, she asked, Rachel asked, "So you're going to attend the next practice?" And he says, "Yeah, I'm going to attend the next practice." Like, what do you see from that? Like, do you see Jimmy like trying to fix something, or you think he's just trying to get, like the value out there? Like, oh, this
guy's good.
Yeah, like this guy really wants to win.
I think he's trying to fix it, just because I think he's just trying to be real with them. Like, hey, like, I'm serious. Like, I want to play and I want to win. I don't know. He has a good team, kind of. Like, he has a really good team to contend with. So I mean, I think he's just trying to fix it, and I think that he's trying to communicate that verbally and physically, and the way he's playing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Everything he's doing, he's trying to do it. He waited a while to do it, which kind of like brings up the hype too. You know what I mean? Like,
what do you mean? Waited
like, he thought about going to practice. Like, he didn't have to show up to practice, or he didn't have to go.
Yeah,
he could have just waited and just waited to get traded, or waited to get a better offer or whatever,
mm-hmm.
from his team or whatever. But I mean, he still went. So I think he's still trying to fix it by going to practice.
Yeah, and more interesting, he wants to hold a team player meeting. So he wants to hold it. He wants to set it up and everything like that. I haven't heard anything from that though, but excuse me. But it just, to me, it shows like he does want to fix it, but he also says it's unfixable. Like,
yeah, I know he said that, so I was kind of like conflicted too.
But like, it's just you just don't know right now. You just don't know. You just gotta wait it out. There's players that were interviewed also, and they were asked about, oh, how was the experience with Jimmy Butler, how he was acting, and some players loved it. Like, they were like, oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm. Do you think he's like, what do you call it? Like, with the players, like, because I see it as, obviously they're basketball players, so they have to play with each other. But do they have like a conflict, like, with somebody outside of playing basketball? You know what I mean? Like, maybe do you think he has a problem with the coach outside, or versus just playing ball? Because people don't have to always get along.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, because I could see him being like, I don't like this guy, but I know he's crucial to the team, and I know he's good.
I mean, he just has problems with the two best guys that are on the team besides him. Saying. So, but you got to be smart. You're not going to give them up either. They're young. Andrew Wiggins, also 24, maybe. I don't know. Cat, younger than him, or maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who was drafted first. I'm pretty sure Cat was drafted after.
Yeah.
So they're both young. Like, you're not going to get rid of them, but you need to see more.
You would think that, because I mean, that's according to like Jimmy Butler. You would think that they would have more, like, according to him, heart and all this stuff, because they're young. Like, they want to win, and that's
ambition. Hungry.
They want to do all that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure they got it in them, but you got those players who get discouraged. I've been in there where it's like, shit, like, I'm down.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing going in. You just in the funk.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta have a Jimmy mentality and just snap out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, Jimmy is one of the two guards, two-way players. Like, he plays defense and offense. He could do it all, to be honest. So I think he's trying to fix it. I would think he's trying to fix it, but you never know. He doesn't know. He thinks it's unfixable, but he's just being honest.
That's a weird thing to say. I don't know.
Yeah, he said something like, "Is it fixable?" No, but then he was like, "Am I being honest?" I don't know. Like, he's not too sure. Like, he doesn't want to answer that right now, because he wants to be truthful, and If he doesn't want to play with them, he doesn't want to play with them. But it's just like the players, because he praises how much he loves Coach Thibodeau, and everything. So
yeah.
I don't know, man, but
I think it's a good thing for him and his team just to talk about it, you know. I think it's like different. It's weird because this is why I also like the Spurs too, because like besides like even the Kawhi stuff kind of was even real quiet, you know. Everything was real quiet, and that's how they kind of were, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's how I kind of like the Spurs too, because they're real quiet, so they kind of talk about it amongst themselves, you know.
I was thinking something.
Yeah.
All these injuries, you think it's like a Kawhi curse or anything like that?
A Kawhi curse?
Like, bro, like, why are we getting all these injuries? Like,
what, is there such thing as a Kawhi curse?
Well, I think of it like this: like, Kawhi got hurt, was misdiagnosed. Like, F y'all.
And Parker got hurt.
I mean, Parker had this. What do you mean? I mean, he had the same injury, but he just came back.
Yeah, but he got hurt after Kawhi, didn't he?
No.
He didn't? I thought it was before. I mean, after.
Oh, yeah, he got hurt, but that was still, like, during playoffs last year.
No, yeah, because Kawhi got hurt, and then later on Parker got hurt, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it would be...
Oh, wait, it wasn't in playoffs?
Didn't he get hurt in playoffs? Parker did, yeah.
No, it was during...
This last playoffs, right? Parker got hurt, right?
When Kawhi was playing, though. Because we lost Parker first.
Oh.
But he tore something.
Quad.
Yeah. Right. And then he just rolled up his ankle, like, during the Zaza and whatever. And then that's when Kawhi started having those quad problems.
Yeah. It was crazy, man. I remember watching that game.
Bro, up 20.
It's sunny. Every Spurs fans, like...
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. But, you know, Golden State's a powerhouse team, you know.
Yeah, nobody knows we would want. But the thing is, ever since that moment, it was kind of like a little bit went down, you know. All that went down, and then it's some heartbreaks.
My heart was broken. I'm still sad. I still miss you, Kawhi.
Come back. Well, how come you don't want me, man?
Okay, they changed some of the rules this year. Now you shoot a shot, you get an offensive rebound. You only get 14 seconds instead of a full 24. How do you feel about that?
I guess they're just like they get the offensive rebound and it goes to 14.
Yeah, the shot clock resets to 14 instead of 24.
I don't know. I think it kind of it's getting bad, yeah, because it kind of sucks for whoever's trying to get offensive boards, you know, because they're like working for the offensive board, but then they have to like 14 seconds is kind of a lot of time.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're in the NBA.
I like it when it comes to like nail biters. I think I like that because they're gonna so that they're gonna take that they're gonna run the clock 24 seconds and they're gonna shoot, and if they get the O rebound, then they're just gonna like that's speed up.
That's where I see it more complicated at the end of, say you're up by 5 with a minute left.
Right.
You have to shoot the shot at a minute. You no longer get a whole 24 seconds. You get 14. So now you gotta still run your offense. Like, you can't just be holding the ball. You gotta be quick right after that. You gotta run a play, try to get a bucket. You need a bucket. Yeah,
because then you have to score. It's not like you're like not trying to score.
Exactly.
So, I think that's good to me.
It's good, but more, if you're on the other side, like, damn, like we got the offensive rebound. Like, why can't we let that clock run, man?
Yeah.
You know,
has it been already implemented? Right, it has, right?
Yeah.
In the summer league,
it's been. Well, they've been trying it out. So during the preseason, they've been running it. Something they did in the summer league though that they're not running is the challenge. So they would challenge like a play. Like, I don't know if you saw this one game where I think it was the Bucks against Thunder, and Giannis was he was driving, and he stepped out of bounds. No call, bucket, and they won the game. It was like last seconds.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it there.
I think that's where they got it from.
Oh, they like started like, hey, we need
from
to
there.
Like...
You know, there's always something that always happens to where they got to make a rule for it, like anything.
That's tough though. I mean, what if you lost by that? You know.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why they try to implement a challenge.
What's the rule? Like what's the?
It's like football.
Rule?
You know,
what's the official rule? Like they just.
So like it was like you challenge. I think it was like under 2 minutes. You could challenge that play, but if you challenge it and you
lose like a timeout or something.
Yeah.
Just like football.
Yeah, you lose like a timeout. I mean, I feel like that should already be implemented by the refs. Like, I feel like refs have a tough job, like to make a call at ending seconds. I feel like refs though, under 2 minutes should be more courteous to calls, not fouls, but to the point to if something happens, like for example that out of bounds, like shit, he might have stepped out of bounds, but I'm not too sure. Mm-hmm. Like just call it, and then just look over it. If it's under 2 minutes, look over it.
Yeah, that sucks though, because if he scores, like he does it and he scores, and it's like, oh wait, well, I blew my whistle, so we're gonna have to check it out. But yeah, it's a hard call. I mean, it's quick, bro. Because the thing is, cameras catch anything. You know, I mean, it's not that they. I think sometimes eyes are better, but like a camera, you can rewind and stuff. You can't rewind what you see. You know, it's like, oh, it's over. So, I think that's a good rule, like a 2-minute rule. Mm-hmm. Because if you look at like, remember that play where like Paul George got like fouled, and they didn't call nothing.
Those that's what I'm saying. Those are the tough ones.
Like that he pulled it, he pump fake, and then he'd come back up and he didn't call nothing. So everyone was pissed off, and he was like, "Oh."
Like fouls are different than, cause like you don't want to look over a foul.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't want to look over a foul.
Nah, that's too much. Like,
you want to make the call. If you make the call, if you think he got fouled, call that shit.
Yeah, you're right.
But if you don't think he played good defense, hands up, didn't lean towards the player, just don't call it.
Yeah, that's true. Because that's a lot of like critiquing and all that stuff. Because a lot of times they call fouls that aren't fouls, and they don't call fouls that are fouls. You know. Yeah. So it's like you can't be doing that all the time. You know, because sometimes they don't hit them, they don't even touch them, and they get a call foul. But it's just too quick. You can't see a person's body. Like from even like 3 feet away, you're gonna be like, I don't even know if he touched him, but it looked like he touched him. I mean, so I'm gonna call it. Yeah, but if they're like, but I mean, this is where the 2 minutes comes in. You know, it's a close.
And then they also got a clear path foul. So
I don't understand that one.
Clear path foul. You gotta be like in the. You gotta make sure you're in the.
We got Master Roshi and Hannibal Lecter.
So when you're
that's who you're gonna play with.
When you're in the what is that zone called?
2-3.
No,
3-1.
We're not talking about defense. It's okay.
Texas.
If you're watching and not listening, when you come
defense, up, only whites.
You got to make sure you're in front of the man, and I say you got to be on your heels. You can't be on your toes, because if you're on your toes, you're there late. So you remember that playoff game, Golden State and the Cavs, where LeBron came in with the screen, and I forgot who was driving. Might have been Draymond. I don't remember. Might have been Steph. No, it wasn't Steph. He was
like, he was trying to get charged or something.
So he got the call. But they overruled it. They looked over it.
Oh, okay.
So that's where this clear path foul comes in, to where, you know, like they could review those.
Oh, like always?
I mean, I feel like the ones that are.
So is it just charging fouls?
Mm-hmm. Those are the clear path fouls.
So.
Oh wait, no. I'm tripping. Because the clear path foul, I thought. Yeah, I'm talking bullshit.
Alright, just tell us again. Bullshit. I don't know what.
Because the clear path foul. Oh, ha ha ha!
It's all right, dog.
I'll talk about something else, and I feel like, well, whatever we're talking about right now, I feel like should be looked over, just because I think LeBron got robbed. But a clear path foul is when you have no defenders in front. Like, say this ninja gets a steal, right?
Okay, this? That's Hannibal.
Hannibal gets a steal. And this ninja got all this space to run up, and this dude fouls him. But he had like a clear path just to score.
Oh,
those are more overlooked. My bad, guys. My bad. I'm horrible.
So what are you saying? What is the call though? They're like saying that they shouldn't call it, or they should call it.
No, they'll look over it, because there's a lot of times where this guy will get a steal and he's like right here. Like, he's even an inch in front of him.
Yeah.
And they'll foul him, and they won't call a clear path. That's a clear path.
And they won't call it.
Yeah. They'll call, and they'll call, like, just regular foul, on the baseline or on the side. So they're just bringing the ball and just get a possession. If you get a clear path, you get fouled, you get 2 free throws, and you get the ball.
Oh, okay.
So they need to look over more of those.
I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like fouling when you're playing like street ball.
But like,
you know what I mean? Because like someone has like a layup, you're gonna lose, so you just foul them. But nobody in street ball, nobody gets a free throw.
Yeah,
because you can't lose. But that's what I'm saying. It's like the same thing. It's like, oh, I'm just fouling you because I can, or like they body foul in like street, or like anywhere you play, they grab your arms and stuff. It's like, I hate that. Like that's my least favorite thing. Like, you can foul them, bro. Even if you're on my team, I'll yell at you. I'll be like, if you're on my team, like, don't be freaking. Go for the ball.
Oh yeah. Don't be holding me down.
Yeah, because
don't
I hate
tackle
that.
me.
Well, I'm like, if I'm not the one doing it, or the other way. If I'm watching it, I'll be like, dude, don't be calling that crap. Like, don't be doing that stupid stuff. I hate
Go for
it.
the block. Yeah.
I mean, because those old people will do it too. Like the keeper, they'll do it even if they're losing, they'll just grab you. Like, oh my god, dude, like, why, dude?
But like nowadays, like, just keep playing it. Fuck it, don't call it.
Yeah.
Like, I understand what you're saying though.
So you're saying they should just call them more often?
Well, it's not they should call them more often, but they look over, like the clear path rule now, they look over them more because they call them.
Once they call a foul, then they look over it. Is that what you're saying? Like they beep, foul, and then
because some people they'll call it, and then like maybe the coaches will argue like, hey, what the hell, man? Like, that was obviously a clear path.
Yeah.
Like, look that up, bro.
Yeah.
And I agree.
I agree with that too. Yeah.
And then the last rule was a replay for hostile act. So now there's, I thought they already did it. Run our test.
Hostile.
Malice in the Palace. Elbow to James Harden.
Get the audience involved. Pop.
But so I think they already did this. They were already doing this. If they feel like something crazy is happening, they'll replay it, get more ejections, suspensions, whatever.
Oh, like after the fact.
Yeah, it's whatever. I feel like they were already doing that.
Yeah, they kind of do that already.
So, it's cool.
Get fined.
Today, we were hooping in the morning, and me and Chris were on a team. We played like a series. We didn't really were playing for a series, but we ended up being.
We weren't playing for a series.
It ended up being two wins to 2 wins. So we were running one more game for the ship.
Yeah, for that championship.
And just to let y'all know. We got it.
That's all.
This is what we got. This handsome Squidward.
Oh shoot! I forgot we didn't even announce handsome Squidward.
I was gonna do it at the end. Loki.
Oh, for real? Oh well, you can do it at the end if you want to. So people have to watch. So stay tuned.
Okay. So this guy says, y'all wanna run one more, and I'm like, oh, everybody's like, yeah, let's run it. And then he was like, all right, best out of 5. And I was like, oh, what is this, the WNBA? And for anybody who doesn't know, like my friend Chris.
What's the WNBA?
Good question.
Never even heard of that.
So the WNBA.
I watch sports, man.
They do 5-game series in playoffs instead of 7-game series.
Why, though? Why?
Because
they can't handle
it's
7?
Not the NBA.
Is that, what does that mean?
They're just women and they can't. I'm just playing.
I don't know, man. You would think that they would do more to get more money, but maybe they don't. Maybe somebody did it like they're like, oh, we don't know. We're not making enough money with 7. We're spending too much money.
That's
7.
exactly why. But I feel that's exactly why they don't.
Damn.
Let me tell you a fun fact right now.
Go ahead.
The average salary for a WNBA player is only $75,000. It's still. I'll play for $75,000.
I'll pay for $25,000.
But a max vet contract is $113,000. Like, give me a max deal. You know how LeBron be $203 million 5-year, no equity.
That's crazy, man.
Okay, so that's a max. An NBA salary player, a rookie comes in.
For an NBA, for a man.
How much do you think?
I don't know. Probably like 50. Nah,
50.
They get like.
They get more.
I would say like 700.
Close.
Thousand.
It's about 840, and this is just a rookie coming in.
Does he have to be a bum though?
He could be a bum.
Or he could be really good.
He could be drafted 60 overall.
How much
And get
does it
signed.
change?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't because the
Right.
NBA gets so much more money that you could get a contract like that. Especially if you're on a team, like you're gonna get a contract like that. But that's minimum, you know. I'm pretty sure everybody makes about a mil, milli.
Like LeBron coming into the league. How much do you think they gave him?
LeBron James,
Like Barry when he barely came into the league.
That's a good question. That'd be
I
a
don't know
quick
how
little
much he
fun
got.
fact. Put a comment down below. What
Tell
you
me,
think?
Tell me how much he made.
I want to say at obviously over $1 million.
Yeah.
Obviously.
What was it? 2003. When did he come in the league?
03. Yeah.
03.
03 draft.
And
And that
high
was
school.
already
Imagine coming out of high school.
and high school, yeah, and you're already making millions.
Shoot, he probably. I think he got like a.
He didn't even got to move houses.
I think he made. If I had to guess, I don't know. I feel like it's too high though. Maybe like 15 mil. I feel like it's too high though.
Yeah, maybe like five
Maybe
to
like
5 to
five.
10. I would say 5 to 10.
Hype though.
And the crazy thing is, I don't know if you ever saw, but there was like, you know how they have like high score rankings. He wasn't number 1.
Really?
There was some other dude.
Wow.
There's actually a video of him. I don't know the other dude's name, but yeah, I can look it up. And supposedly he was like number 1, and I think he got in trouble or something like that.
Oh really?
If you're playing ball and you rank number 1, just keep playing ball. Don't be doing dumb shit. Just saying, don't waste your potential.
That's a good bit Dave Chappelle has about that. Okay, but I can't talk about it. It's so funny though, man. I love Dave Chappelle.
So I know you don't watch the WNBA. I watch it ever hardly.
I like how you started with that. Don't even make sense.
Okay, I don't watch it.
Ever hardly.
I watched Game 5, the finals.
Babe, I love you ever hardly.
That's when I watch it. When it's Game 5 and it's finals, and you know,
Game 5.
it's a hype game.
That's how you know it's Game 5.
It's a hype game. It's like watching college ball. Like you don't only watch the championship game. Okay, so anyways, what do you think, man? Do you feel like the WNBA deserves more money?
I think this is what they should do. They should get money from the NBA
to support them.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they do support them. Like,
you think they do?
The
At 117,000 a player, star player. If they can give freaking LeBron 203 mil.
I don't know what he's.
I don't know, 230. I don't know what he's
I don't know
making.
what his contract. It's high as hell.
It's high though.
He's making like 30 to 50 mils somewhere around. Nah, not 50. Fuck that. 30, maybe like 30 mil a year.
Yeah, but it's a business.
40.
Like if I'm a businessman, if I'm part of the NBA, I don't care about anybody else. So I want to make my own money, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if they want to talk about equality and all that stuff, they should probably share.
Okay.
They should probably share.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna argue with you right there.
Yeah.
We could talk about equality, and we could talk about how the WNBA should be getting paid more. Yeah, I agree. You know, like I feel like you know, we used to have a team. I would go to their games if
I probably wouldn't.
I would. You know,
See, I'm the reason why they don't make money because I wouldn't go.
I'm a hooper though, but you know,
I
feel like we could get into it if we start watching it.
Only if you know somebody.
That's true.
This is why I think this is another reason why, because people want to see people do extraordinary things. They want to see LeBron freaking jump and dunk and do all these freaking crazy things that, frankly, not all women can do.
So yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's women. You can't even dunk. I think in the WNBA.
They can. I mean, I'm sure they could. I mean, I'm
Brittany
sure.
Griner.
Yeah, she's like the only one that I can think of.
Would you date Brittany Griner?
She's too tall. I could date her foot. You could date the other foot. Let me take you over here, girl. I can't even feed half of her. Be like a.
I'm pretty sure we could eat more than Brittany Griner.
$60 check. I don't know. Maybe
Brittany Griner,
maybe
because she getting that max vet, boy. She getting that 113.
she's getting 113. Where did she even play? I don't even know. Do you know?
Phoenix. I don't know, bro. Maybe Phoenix too. I don't even know.
Exactly, man.
Google it if I'm right.
Okay, Brittany Griner. Griner?
Grinder.
Grinder.
Grinding my gears.
Grinder's
the more I say it.
Hey, Grinder's that app where gay people hook up.
She's gay.
Oh, maybe she's on there. Let's look. Britney Spears. Britney Spears is Griner.
Britney Griner.
Griner.
Yeah, it's not Grinder, right?
Hopefully, no, it's Griner. Oh yeah, she plays for the Phoenix Mercury.
Woo!
Wow. She played for Baylor.
Baylor.
She's 6'9".
She was a beast, bro. She could dunk.
She's 6'9". She better be able to dunk.
6'9". I'm gonna tell you something funny too. They asked her something.
Yeah,
which is ridiculous. I don't know how it got to the conversation where they asked her, "Would you beat DeMarcus Cousins in a 1-on-1?" And she said, "Yeah." Confident, like she ain't playing, like she'll beat him. And they asked DeMarcus Cousins, he just laughed it out. Like,
why would they even ask that?
I don't. Like I said, I don't know why I got
sense.
to. It just came to my mind that happened, and everybody's like, talking about it. Like, oh yeah, I would pay to see that.
To see them play, well, you know who's gonna win. I guess I would see it, but I don't know if I would.
Okay, I wouldn't. Yeah, I would see. I would tune
I'd watch
in.
it. Yeah, like.
But they should show.
Viewer.
You know what they should do? They should view it in the WNBA. Make some money, bro.
Be like McGregor fighting Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Bumz.
Funny, man.
Boxing.
Speaking of McGregor, wait, did we say McGregor?
Did I say McGregor?
Yeah.
I did, in fact, say Mayweather. I mean
Mayweather.
McGregor.
He wetting it up. Okay, so you saw the Khabib McGregor fight or not?
Yeah, well, I did the old
Facebook
live and Instagram live.
I had a
you know how many people's I had to jump around?
I had a Mexicano.
Oh yeah, the Mexican one. That's
Yeah.
dope. That's good because they usually don't get shut down.
Well, he didn't have his noise up, and people were like commenting, like, "Put your noise up," and he was like, "Aye." He's like getting mad.
Wait, was that on Facebook?
He was like, "Damn it, I got it off for y'all. Y'all want the noise, and y'all can go somewhere else."
Yeah, no,
Like,
like,
God damn. I didn't care. I was like, I just want to watch that fight, man.
I'm watching. I was supposed to be.
I type, "I'm staying in, man. I don't care."
Screw these people, man.
Just kick them out,
Let's
bro.
make some tacos, Juan. I'll come over. I'll bring the meat.
So, McGregor didn't look like McGregor.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I thought.
He didn't. After the first round, he looked like he was boxing Mayweather.
Yeah.
He looked tired.
He looked like he just bummed it in Jamaica with all that money he
Real
made.
quick, guys, I'm no UFC expert. I know the big names. That's it. And I don't know about Chris. I mean, he knows a little bit more. He knows more than me.
I used to watch it like a long time ago.
He knows. He definitely knows more than me.
Like Matt Hughes and all these GSP, BJ Penn.
BJ.
Yeah, I used to watch those guys, man. They're already retired. Well, actually, GSP came back, but that's why I was. And then
John Jones came back.
After I watched, I seen John Jones a little bit, but after that, like, I didn't watch it that much. But I do watch some of the fights. I'm not really
the
into
big time fights. So we had a Khabib versus McGregor. McGregor, I think his record, he had 2 losses, maybe.
Yeah.
What did he lose to?
I don't know.
I know he lost one to Nate Diaz.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then the other guy, I don't know. I think he had a tie too. And we have a Khabib. Was that his first name or last name?
I think it's his last name. He's Russian.
What's his first name?
So I don't know. Let's figure it out. Khabib.
I want you. How do you spell Khabib?
Go ahead. Try to spell it.
Khabib.
Yeah, that's good.
Khabib.
That's good.
The Beebs.
The Beebs. I put her Khabib.
I forgot what they were calling him to like piss him off.
Oh, he looked mad. Oh, what? Oh no, it's his first name.
Okay, Khabib. Let me see that last name.
Dude, you're not gonna be able to even say that.
Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, there's no
Okay,
way
so
we're gonna say that.
everybody calls him Khabib in the streets, in the UFC, the Octagon. So we have them going at it, and McGregor just looks tired. I feel like McGregor is better than what he was there, but he also, he lost fair and square. He got
He got beat down.
He got taken down. He
got beat pretty good.
bouncing his head out the canvas. You know what I mean?
The canvas.
I bounce heads off the canvas.
Get me out of here! Help me!
So he got beat down. He ended up losing in the 3rd round submission. And after that, Khabib, he gets up, and it looked like Khabib didn't want to stop. He just wanted to keep beating his ass.
Yeah,
just to look at him. And he turns around, he throws his mouthpiece at his team. And they start talking, it ain't nothing that we expected. We see trash talking,
just jolly
talking. And he jumps over. As soon as he jumped over that cage, what was like your expression?
Oh, I knew he was going something.
Expression. What was your expression right here? Okay.
That was the best part of the whole fight.
The after fight was better than the fight.
Yeah, I was like, what? Dude, this fool's jumping over.
Bro, it was like,
damn, dude, he's going after somebody.
And of course, we couldn't really see anything during the thing. We have to watch the after clips with everybody's posting on social media.
Yeah.
Bleacher Report.
Well, I watched it on that live, so I was like, oh.
But could you see everything really clear until you saw all these extra videos
I saw him
out.
Jumping out. The only part I saw was him jumping out,
like a flying
jumping
kick.
Jumping in the crowd, and then I missed all the other dude jumping in from McGregor.
So McGregor gets blindsided by 2 people. Poor McGregor,
I felt bad for him.
He hit this. I don't know if you saw it, but there's this dude in front of him, and he gets him with the left swing, and he's laughing, and as soon as he's laughing, it's boop, 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 3 piece on his side. He puts his head down oh shit, and then he gets that dude off him, and then some dude just comes rushing to him on the other side, and just hits him one time. He's trying to cover up.
Yeah.
And so after all that mayhem,
the Royal Rumble,
Hell in the Cell. So after all that, you have everybody's leaving and stuff, and so the UFC gets in it. He's doing this live on TV. If you were running the UFC, how would you feel about what Khabib did?
If I own,
you're the owner of the UFC, you're watching this fight, you're upstairs and you're box drinking a beer, drinking a protein shake with some beef jerky.
Some beef jerky.
What?
Man, I don't know, man. I think that what happened is 2 ways, if you're owning it, it kind of hypes up the UFC in a way. Bad publicity is always good publicity, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, easy.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, easy.
They're doing some bad crap, but people that don't normally watch it will see it and be like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. Did you see what happened?
Did you see what happened? They start talking about it. They might become a fan, but
that's true. Wow.
But as the owner, he probably he's like, oh crap, I can't let this happen. This it's obviously responsible. It's like fights going down in the NBA, It's you can't have that.
Speaking of the NBA, it kind of reminded me of the Malice of the Palace.
Yeah, because people, especially because it's your audience, It's your people watching. I mean, you can't. That's a lot of money that they can lose too, Mm-hmm. I got hurt, I can see.
Yeah. You see, and I don't know if the crowd went in.
Well, I mean, he jumped on the crowd. It was.
I don't think it was a crowd. I think it was his team, and
yeah, it was one of the team. But I mean, it's still. It's possible that somebody got in there.
How crazier would that be though? You're at an NBA game and fight breaks out and stuff. Malice in the Palace.
You just get.
But you're in a UFC. You're in a UFC building. Everybody
knows how to fight.
Everybody's getting messed up, bro.
That's true. I didn't even think about that. Everybody especially down there, because those are all the ex fighters and stuff.
Yeah. You got ex fighters down there too. More.
So they're dude, we all know how to fight. Bo, he's just that's
dude.
So true, dude. I think I still want to get hit by one of those dudes besides getting hit by Ron Artest though. That's me. Ron Artest is a big dude.
Come on.
I guess if he makes contact though, he did make contact. Ron Artest, freaking huge dude.
I mean, these are professionals though. Ron Artest professionally in the hood.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Look, this is the way I see it. Ron Artest, what is he, like 6'8"? These guys are like 100 and...
Nah, not 6'8", maybe like 6'7".
These guys are like 160 pounds.
We got straw weights, featherweights.
I think they're 175 pounds. So they're not freaking huge guys. They're not even very tall. They're probably like 5'6", 5'7".
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you get hit in the face with Ron Artest.
You know.
But then again, they do not fight, so they hit you more times. I don't know. I guess you're right.
You get hit one time, you get hit two, three times over there in the UFC.
Choked, and you get choked out.
Right? You on the floor like
you wake up in the
armbar. You're in the armbar. You're getting hammer fists in your face.
Sounds like a damn orgy, Roger.
Oh.
You wake up in the hotel like, damn, what happened?
God damn.
That's true.
So after all that, they threatened to. So they didn't know if Khabib was gonna be stripped from his belt or anything.
I didn't think he would be.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. You know, he's 24-0.
He won.
Like, damn. Like, why would you do that? But I think he is getting some suspension time for what he did on national TV. And his argument was, Khabib's argument was, why aren't we getting mad at McGregor? Why isn't McGregor getting punished for what he did to me when I was in that bus and he threw all those chairs and stuff like that?
Yeah, do you know what happened to him? Like, do you know? Well, they did punish him, but I don't know exactly what they did.
I know he had like trial and everything like that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I think he got I don't know if it was still felony, but like it got brought down where he had to pay no jail time, no nothing.
Right.
But you know that's what happens when you got money.
Yeah, he's got money.
He got big bucks.
He's got money.
He could retire right now.
Yeah,
he could retire.
He
didn't even have to fight this fight.
He had to fight this fight. Yeah.
He could have came in and laid down.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
He could.
I don't know if you get paid like that. Would you get paid?
I don't know. I'd probably breach his contract. I'm sure they probably have some kind of thing where they're like, no, like it's probably illegal or something.
So, so after all that, you know, he's like making his argument, like why isn't
McGregor getting fined or anything, or getting this much in trouble? Well, I think it has to do with the fact that he didn't do it on live TV.
Exactly. He's doing this not on live television to embarrass. I think because
in the ring, outside the ring, McGregor does represent UFC like a lot, because people that don't even watch UFC are like, oh, I know who McGregor is. So they're obviously under contract everywhere they go. You know, it's like I'm still representing, but and you're in the ring, it's like, okay, these people are all watching, everybody's got cameras on you, and you can't be acting a fool, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
But I mean, he did get a slap on the wrist for what McGregor did.
Don't ever do that again. I'm pretty sure he won't. I mean, I don't know.
He's not gonna do it.
He won't do it again because I think he loves for the love of the UFC he has, and I think he really likes Dana White. I think him and McGregor are really close. I mean, you got to be close if you're like the face of UFC.
Yeah.
I would call him the face of UFC.
Yeah, Dana White. Yeah.
And so Khabib makes his argument, blah blah blah, and so days later they tell him, you need to fire your trainer. You need to fire your trainer, and you need to, find a new one, whatever. You can't be associated with the UFC, I guess. So then Khabib threatens to just leave the UFC. He says, I'm Mother Russia.
Mother Russia
is my life.
Yeah.
So so he stands up for family. I like what I like it. You stand up for what you believe.
Yeah.
What you love more than this, and if they're gonna treat you like that, then you do what you gotta do. You not necessarily, but if I was Khabib, this is what I would do. If it had to do with something like that, and he had to do it, okay, give me my rematch with McGregor. Let me beat his ass one more time
before,
and then let me get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean, what his trainer was the one that jumped in, or what? Was it the one that gave
I don't know which one it was, but I'm pretty sure it was one of them that went in and blindsided McGregor. Him.
It's kind of messed up, but I don't know. I think that's true. Like Khabib should hold on to what he's got. I mean, I don't know who's trainer. I don't know who what relation he is to him, but
I think it's his family. It's his family.
It's his family.
Yeah.
See, so I mean, damn, but he's got money to be made too. So I think that if you were his trainer, what would you tell him? Like, oh, I'm the trainer.
Kick some ass.
Well, if I'm the trainer, they want to get me out. Would you say, stand up for me, or be like, nah, just don't worry about me. Just do what you gotta do so you can make.
Of course.
Money, right?
Of course. It's not even about the money. Like keep doing what you're doing. Like, if there's a possibility where they could train still, I'm pretty sure that they could still train.
Yeah, they don't have.
It's not. He just can't be associated with the UFC going or anything like that.
Yeah, he can't be there and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I guess that's not that bad.
It isn't that bad.
Yeah.
So like, if I'm his trainer, like, I'm just gonna,
Because I mean, if you're watching it, they listen to the trainer while they're fighting. So that's
yeah.
I don't know if he's the main trainer, but I mean,
I'm pretty sure.
he could be.
Pretty sure.
Also, I mean, there's probably other leagues or whatever, like other associations of fighting. Obviously, there is, but that he could be part of. They're just not as big as the UFC is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But he could still be doing that. I don't think he's gonna leave the UFC though.
Why not?
Because he's got too much to prove, I think.
But he has so much pride to where he doesn't even.
That's
care.
also true. He does have a lot of pride.
He's like, I don't care. Mother Russia.
Mother Russia. Dad, I don't know. That's a hard one. He might.
That's what I would do. But,
McGregor's just like in the corner, like,
and
I got messed up.
what were we talking about earlier? How McGregor fans got mad.
Oh, yeah.
You see?
Oh, I just seen a lot of posts on stuff on social media or people that are just watching it and getting all mad about Khabib taking McGregor to the ground.
And
They were calling him like
a
pussy and a bitch, just taking McGregor down. But I don't see. It doesn't make sense. But I think to me that's just fans that really aren't fans.
They just want to see.
They just want to see some blood.
I can't believe McGregor lost.
They want to see like fists and face
McGregor's
and
the GOAT.
knockouts and
Yeah. But this is the UFC. It's mixed martial arts
yeah.
where anything goes, really, except hitting the balls.
Anything goes, but there's some rules. But it's like any kind of martial arts they can do. You know, jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. There's so much.
There's a lot like that they can do. So it's like you can't have a guy that's good at everything. You know what I mean? You can't have a guy. There's a guy that's good at like grappling on the ground and stuff, and then there's a guy that's good like fighting.
And this is where it comes, where McGregor knew what type of fighter Khabib was. Of course, McGregor got the longer reach and everything. You know what I mean? So why would Khabib come in trying to box him out or fight him out? Yeah, like he's pissed at him, but he still wants to win this match. Like, if you're McGregor, you have a game plan to be prepared for something like this.
Yeah.
To go in and I gotta watch for the takedowns. I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to take me down. I gotta be ready for it.
Yeah, everybody knows that's what he's good at.
So why say stuff like, oh, he didn't fight him, he wouldn't be able to knock McGregor out.
Yeah.
He beat him in a submission. Like, so what?
Yeah.
He's still tapped out.
It's true.
Like,
they just stupid fans. Or just stupid people.
Word. Because it's probably not even fans. Not real fans, at least.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what else we got to talk about. Roger.
I don't know. What's been going on?
That's about it. I mean, I don't have nothing else to talk about.
It's
Subscribe. We had to change our name a couple of times.
I know.
We changed it to DABUMZZ.
Double Z.
Oh, double Z.
I like the double Z. I don't know.
I do. The Bumz.
The Bumz.
The Bumz.
Let's give a quick shout out right here. We just bought. Well, I didn't buy it. Chris Big Ballin
Purchased
this handsome Squidward. If y'all SpongeBob fans, subscribe for sure, man.
I love SpongeBob. He's so handsome.
Literally, he look that chest hair and everything.
Yeah, but Veronica, Fuentes, right?
Yeah.
Hey, that painting though.
Big shout out
It's
to
sick.
her.
I love it.
She got more work. She got more work coming in for us, so we'll probably have like another one coming up. I'll cop that one.
So hopefully,
And you know, this room gonna look dope. This setup, the office. I'm scared it's not the office. This Christian room.
grinding.
Grind. I got Pac in the back, grinding.
All right, so this is the Bum and Bummer signing out.
Peace.
Peace out. I don't know.